and Deputy Kameron Braun. Guys, welcome to the show.
Thank you, Bart.
Thank you, Bart.
Yeah, nice to see you. It's National Police Week, and all this week we're honoring those in law enforcement. So, guys, thanks to you for your service.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for your support. We've actually had a lot of donations from community members. Amy Hawkins has been one, Rosemary Tanner. They've all dropped off a few different things to the Sheriff's Department, so we're very appreciative of that.
Donuts, I would imagine?
Oh,
Yeah.
they're having donuts.
I just left the office a few moments ago and there's pizza boxes, donuts, cookies. Definitely a good thing from the community.
Well, thanks. We appreciate your service to the community. We value our law enforcement. Mark, you've been at the Sheriff's Department for quite a while.
Just over 10 years.
How did you get interested in law enforcement, in particular the Sheriff's Department?
Yep, so now Sergeant Ruge, I was working at Stark Commonwealth with juvenile delinquents, and he mentioned that the jail had openings, and so Captain Vo offered me a position there in 2015, and since then just been working as hard as I can there.
Awesome. And you're fairly new on the scene, Kameron. How long have you been at the department?
I've been there about 3.5 years now. I started almost right out of high school, believe it or not.
What was it about the Sheriff's Department?
Got family that works in there. Got family that works at the courthouse. It was kind of a job that was open, and I grabbed it.
Are you jail or road?
Yeah, I'm jail.
Jail?
And I'm also a reserve.
Jail as well?
Yep.
Yeah, tough job.
Yeah.
And you guys don't get public recognition. You're not out on the road like the road deputies.
Yeah.
So,
I like to refer to ourselves as we are the offensive line. You know, our proficiency doesn't always get the glamour of scoring the touchdowns, but we're definitely there in the trenches making sure everyone's safe.
couldn't run the department without you guys. So we have some opportunities to participate in some activities coming up in the next few weeks. And we've got one I think it's Sunday.
Correct.
And you're working on this. Tell us about it.
Yeah, so the Strive team, both Kameron and I are part of the Strive team. The Strive is the Sheriff's team for recruitment, inclusion, and voluntary engagement. We actually host 5 different events, and the one that's coming up here is the Candlelight Prayer Gathering. It is actually at Jackson Louis Christie in the gymnasium. It is going to be from 6 to 7 p.m.
Your alma mater.
Yeah, at my alma mater, class of 03. So, so we would like to welcome everyone from the community to be part of the celebration, to show your support. We would like to invite local law enforcement. If you do choose to come in your local law enforcement, there is additional front row seating for them. So if you'd like to wear your uniform, we're also going to have 3 guest speakers. They will be talking about their career in law enforcement, being married to a person in law enforcement, and then the effects law enforcement has had on their individual life. So we have a lot of things to kind of talk about. We'll also have the pastor there to pray for officer safety, make a prayer for officer safety. So it should be a nice event. We like to keep it right around an hour because we know obviously it's a Sunday evening, so we are usually right around about an hour.
And it is. It's inside though, isn't it?
Correct.
Okay,
Yep.
so it's not going to rain anyway, but it's inside, so it doesn't matter. It's rain or shine.
Yeah. We will also have John Lynch, who is a reserve officer. He's going to be performing a song, a tribute song for the local law enforcement officers that do attend. So.
All right, all are welcome. Come support our law enforcement. Then later, I think first of the month, we've got the annual open house at the Sheriff's Department. And you're working on that, Kameron?
Yeah, the open house will be from 12 to 4. I believe this is our 3rd year doing it. It's getting better each and every year we're doing it. We're going to have the mounted division out. We're going to have the Marine Patrol, cop cars for kids to explore. They like to hit the buttons and the lights. Free food. We're going to have a couple kid games, face painting. Last year the sheriff was in a dunk tank. That was always good. It was at the point where kids would just press the button, which is always brings smiles to people's faces.
Did any deputies press the button?
It's probably all of us at some point.
Now, I was at the one, I think, maybe it was the year before, but there was the race a deputy foot race. Are you going to have that this
Yeah,
year?
that's on the schedule.
Now,
It's definitely something I'm not going to be doing, but
well, I was just going to put you on the spot. You're a star. You were a star high school athlete at Michigan Center. I think you would be one of the people that kids would want to have a foot race with.
maybe.
You put up the Teenage Explorers as the racing deputies. The deputies, like you and you guys need to race the kids. That's who they want to race.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah, actually, our Explorer program, we just placed 2 new road deputies through the academy, and they came straight from our Explorer program. That is obviously with our recruitment program. We've had a really good turnout from the young men and women that have participated in the Explorer program.
And they're good at running.
And they're good at running.
That's good. You guys, how much weight? Like a road deputy has a lot of gear. You guys have a lot of equipment and uniform that you're wearing, right?
Pretty similar.
Yeah, it's about the same. I actually got on the scale with my vest and everything on it. It was about 18 pounds of gear.
That's a lot.
So,
Yeah, it's hard to run with all of that.
Yeah.
Plus, it's swinging around. The hot dogs. Will either one of you be on the grill?
I think Captain Hiller's got that locked down.
Yeah,
He's
I
been-
think so
He's
too.
been putting them out the last couple of years.
You guys are always. I think everyone in law enforcement is looking to bring new people into the department. What's the staffing situation like with you guys at the sheriff's department?
as you mentioned, just like everyone's kind of looking, we're looking for people. Definitely a great opportunity, great career. So if you're a young man or woman, give us a call down there and see if we can make something available.
What would you say for your role, Mark, is most rewarding about being a sheriff's deputy?
So in my time as a sheriff's deputy, I've received multiple commendations, life-saving awards. I'm part of this team because I love getting out there and being a role model for the community. I loved my work at Star Commonwealth. I love being a role model for young men and women out there, and it's just this is another way to extend that into this career, because now I'm not directly working with the children, but now I can actually go out there with the community, and that's the best part of the Strive team.
Kameron, what's rewarding for you as a deputy?
Kind of piggyback off what Deputy French said. Being in the jail, you don't get to see explore the whole community. I'm also part of the reserve division. So being out with the Strive team kind of helps me in a way to reach out to community in the past events that we have done in the current and the future. So that's always good for me.
Well, we thank you for your service. Thanks for all the extra you're doing in the community as well with these 2 special events coming up. And a reminder, it's Sunday at 6.
Sunday at Lumen Christi at 6 p.m. Is the candlelight prayer gathering. So, like I said, everyone in the community is welcome to come out there and show your support for your local law enforcement, and should be a really good time. This will be our 5th year doing it, so we actually have our schedule pretty well planned, our agenda, so we like to stay right around about an hour.
All right, we'll see you there. Thanks for coming in today.
Yes, thank you, Bart.
Thank you.
And the open house is coming up June
First, 12 to 4. Everything is free.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Jackson County's Sheriff's Department deputies, Mark French and Kameron Brown.